Hey everybody, I'm Todd Anderson.
And I'm Michael Majors.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. All right, with Grand Prix Orlando this weekend, we don't have a constructed tournament, and it's pretty difficult to make good Versus videos with limited content, since heads-up drafting isn't really a format. We could battle sealed decks against each other, I guess, but I hate sealed deck.
I don't think anybody would really enjoy that.
Yeah, except there's like 14 people in Florida who would like it, I think.
That sounds
Those
guys
are just crazy about limited. So, anyway, we're going to be playing a little something different this week. A few of our videos are going to contain alternate reality unbannings in the form of Jace the Mind Sculptor. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so you probably saw last week, Shaheen Sarani wrote an article talking about, or defending rather, the fact that Jace should be unbanned in Modern. And it got a lot of, comments, and a lot of people are really passionate about this topic. And we know now that Wizards did not unban Jace the Mind Sculptor Modern, at least this go around. So that is not the reality we live in. But it is interesting to kind of take a look and see how the format might be impacted if Jace did exist. So we're going to be showcasing that in a few different archetypes and shells. In my case, I'm doing something a little weirdo. I'm playing Lantern Control with Jace, and the logic behind that is Ensnaring Bridge protects Jace. Jace is this generically powerful card that this deck full of incredibly underpowered cards can actually play, because it kind of functions as an additional Codex Shredder. Its Fate Seal ability can keep your opponent locked out of the game. It's a win condition, and it also can clear the battlefield and just buy the deck some more time. So
yeah, I mean, your deck also plays a reasonable amount of interactive stuff like Inquisition of Kozilek. You empty your hand pretty quickly. Does your deck actually play removal spells?
No. But Jace's minus in combination with this card can be pretty effective.
Yeah. I'm going to be playing the I guess the most recent baddie on the modern format. I'm going to be playing Death Shadow, the Jund version. This is the version that Austin Bertzovich used to win SCG Orlando just a week and change, or Dallas, excuse me.
Got Orlando on the mind.
Yeah. I knew it was Texas. I don't know why I did that. What's wrong with me? Yeah, he won SCG Dallas with this deck, and he played really well. I watched a couple of the rounds where he was on camera, and he seemed like he knew the deck and put it to good use. Put that knowledge to good use. So we've been playing that. Basically, what I consider Modern's best deck against Jace the Mind Sculptor, just to see how it pans out. Later in the week, we're gonna have a Jace mirror.
Yep.
Not really a mirror, but again, one of the problems that Jace potentially presents to the modern format is that it's not that hard to cast, and it is powerful enough to justify playing in almost any deck with the Fetch Shock mana base. And later in the week, I think you played Death Shadow with Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Sultai Death Shadow with some Jaces and some Noble Hierarchs. And
yeah, that sounds great.
My deck is a nice one.
All right, well, let's go and get to the match and see who takes it down between Death Shadow and Jace Lantern. Poker hand and see who goes first.
Let's do it.
Ah. Lost. What you got? Pair of fours? Pair of sixes.
Good enough.
Yeah. Wasn't even that good, but not super excited about this hand. On this particular matchup, in the dark, since this game one, I would keep this mostly because it has Fatal Push. It has access to potentially 2 lands with a Cycler. We don't have that much in the way of interaction, but I don't know. We could get a little lucky and be able to turn on our Traverse, but worst come to worst, we can just use it to fetch up a land.
Over on my side, my hand is definitely a little vulnerable to a discard spell, but we got a decent combination of stuff that we want, I think.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off by cycling here first instead of casting Traverse. We want to get more information, and we don't want to have to use the Traverse to get a land if we don't have to. Well, we drew an Inquisition, so we'll go ahead and cast that. Okay. Go to 16.
Do you have a bridge?
So 2 land. Decay is a little annoying. Don't think it's worth it. So basically, these are redundant, so my only real options are these 3. We could try to keep them off as 3rd mana. That doesn't seem super likely. We can take the Decay so that our Liliana potentially gets active and can ultimate. If he had a discard spell, we would probably take that. Since we do currently have an answer to the Ensnaring Bridge, I think I'm actually just going to take Abrupt Decay.
Okay.
All right, your turn. Next turn, if we don't draw a land, we'll probably use Traverse to go get one.
Okay, not a bad draw on my part. I'm just going to lead with this,
I want to play
think.
Glimmer Void?
No. Don't see a reason to right now.
All right. Well, we only have 2 types in the yard, and I don't foresee that getting better anytime soon, so we're just going to do this. Luckily, we drew pretty well off the top.
Okay, maybe I got punished. Maybe I should have just played my Lantern. Might have been a goof.
Get this Swamp.
Thought that maybe milling myself was marginally better than just playing Lantern this turn, but that was probably just a mistake.
I guess just take Lantern?
Yeah, I think I just messed up.
Okay, your turn.
Mill myself. Shredder flooded. Okay. Do you want to protect my bridge from a Liliana potentially? I guess I don't really need to play this. There's no reason to. All right, say go.
All right. Hopefully we draw a land here. That would be nice. All right, go. That sucks.
Mill myself. I just don't want to give Todd Delirium, but maybe that's
smart.
Maybe that's just not a reasonable thing. I don't know. Play bridge. Say go.
All right. 14. We'll draw a fetch line eventually. Go.
I guess if he had Traverse, though, he would just be, whatever, just mill you twice. I don't know.
Just turbo deck me.
Yeah. Can use this plus a Shredder to rebuy something if I wanted, but I don't think that's really important right now, so I'm just going to say go.
Go.
Mill you twice.
Got me. Wow, still no land in all these? That's crazy. I guess that's good. Maybe I'll draw one.
Yeah, I think that is actually good.
All right, so Tarmogoyf, I believe, is a 5/6. I'm just going to go on a limb here. You know, yeah, you got an instant over there, so we got Artifact, no planeswalker.
Yeah, I got instant. All right, mill you twice.
Main phase?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we going to get Surgical.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll play Pithy Needle on Liliana the Veil.
Oh, screw you.
Go.
A lot of people have Liliana the Last Hope in their deck. Not that one.
Some.
Man. All right. If I'm not mistaken, there's not a basic mountain in this deck, right?
There's not.
I'm just going to double check. I assume not, but I just want to make sure that I'm not being stupid.
It's just Forest Swamp.
All right. There's a potential that we should just traverse here for another Death Shadow, and then once we get everything online, maybe we can just kill Bridge and then try to kill him.
Don't do that.
In one fell swoop. But we are still at 14, so we can't cast it just yet. But, yeah. I'll just go get a... I don't know why I shuffled on stupid. All right, go.
Ooh. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Jace.
Can't win. oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
Reality has struck. Alright, Fate Seal you, I guess.
Whoop.
Bottom.
Tilt.
Go.
Oh, we did it.
Crap.
And now we can kill Jace too.
Oh no.
That's fine. I would have been able to kill Jace regardless. So he can keep us. He can't keep us off black. So we'll just get this, and I'm gonna K-command the bridge and get back Death Shadow maybe. So that puts me in 11. No, we don't need to get back Death Shadow. I don't think. Maybe just make him discard a card. Yeah, we'll do that. Shatter, discard. Kill Jace. Go. Now he's a 6.
Mill you twice.
Sure. Ooh, now, see? Last hope. Told you that's in this deck.
Lantern. Man. Alright, mill you. Go.
Alright. Draw.
Yep.
So he doesn't have enough mana to get back Bridge. So he's got to find Bridge pretty quickly. Alright, we'll go to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 5 or 6.
14.
And play these 2.
Eek.
Go.
Mill me. Upkeep, mill me.
Yes.
Upkeep, mill me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Really?
Go.
Now I can't win anymore. God, that's so gross. Yay, Fatal Push.
Upkeep, mill me.
Oh, maybe
I guess with a...
I'm going to cast this one.
Oh, sure. With Todd having a fetch land, I guess we'll just take a 5th land because it's not even that bad because we have Kodak Shredders. Go.
Stupid Ensnaring Bridge. Alright.
8.
I think I'm just going to concede.
Bell
I have
is-
I have 1 Cake Man left.
Yeah, Bell kind of does it. So I think for you to get 3 effects to fight through would be pretty
Well,
unlikely.
yeah, like you literally only have to keep me from drawing my 1 of left, so I'm just going to concede.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be on the play here for game 2, and this hand does not look super exciting. Fatal Push and Tarfire are pretty bad in this matchup, but since we're still pre-board, I think we kind of just have to keep hands like this. Kind of hope for the best. Yeah, I'm going to keep.
My hand's pretty funky too, but I think it's pretty close to good enough. Okay, that made it a little bit better. I'm gonna Inquisition Todd.
Death Shadow Traverse.
Alright, I'll just take your Death Shadow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play a Bobble, and then presumably you're still fetching, and I'm gonna target your top card.
All right. Top card is revealed.
Okay.
What is it?
Not good.
Ooh, not good. All right, draw for turn. I'm at 17. Oh, sorry, I meant to Tarfire you. I don't want to do
Yep.
it. Sorry, I got distracted. So I have Delirium now, so we will just go. Maybe I should have Tarfired myself.
Yeah,
I
you
got
want
my
to do that?
1/1 Death Shadow into play.
Tarfire yourself.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go
15.
get a Death Shadow off this reverse and play it.
Alright, I'm gonna respond to your Traverse and Surgical your Death Shadow.
Oh. Okay, so I guess I'll go get a Tarmogoyf. Because that's how that works, right?
You don't have Delirium.
Oh. Wow. I hate you. Okay. Alright, so we'll go get a basic land and all my Death Shadows are gone.
Okay.
I can't... No, I got nothing. Alright. Your turn. Now I got a forest. So I'm at 15, 12. I'm at 12 and you're at 18.
I don't think I should hold this Bobble to try to do something. Yeah, I'll just Bobble you after you're done with all the searching.
I do gotta do a lot of searching. This is annoying.
Searching and shuffling and happenings.
Alright. Bobble.
Okay. Go, draw a card.
Hey, me too. That's not a good one. Well, there's no reason to take damage anymore. So,
That's true.
Your turn. Got not very many threats left in our deck. Kind of hoping to draw a Gore-Clan Rampager. Is that good?
I'll just play out my stuff. Yeah, I'll just play out my stuff. Bridge, Mox, go.
Alright, I'm at 11. Good one. Ooh, was a good one.
Yep.
Now we need to draw another good one.
I think I can lead on Inquisition.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Artifact, instant, sorcery, land, tribal. 5/6.
Cast Stirrings. 4, 5. Could just take this land. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll just take Lantern. Alright, play Lantern.
Tilt.
And, ooh.
Ah.
Go.
Go. Man, I hate playing against Lantern.
Play Jace. So put me up to potentially 3 cards in hand. Alright, I'll brainstorm.
I won't concede now, but I'll wait like one more turn to see what my top card is.
Needle, Liliana the Veil. Go.
Right. Draw.
Yep.
Maybe you should needle Street Wraith.
Maybe.
Alright, go. Dangerously close to Fatal Pushing my own Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, that's legit.
Just because I ain't got nothing else to do.
Alright, brainstorm. Go.
Draw.
Yeah.
Reveal. And. Alright. 9. You win.
Okay.
I don't care no more.
Oh, I wasn't going to be able to surgical your Goyfs.
Well, then I still have Gorklan and Street Wraith.
And I got Jace.
I know. All right, so we're here for sideboarding, and on my side, the Death Shadow side, we're trying to get a lot of our, I guess, interaction with creatures out of our deck. Liliana Last Hope is really good if your opponent just has a ton of removal or a ton of creatures that have 1 toughness. And in this matchup, you have neither. So I guess you have like some number of Abrupt Decays, but not enough to justify. The Tarfires are mainly good against stuff like Affinity and decks with like smaller creatures like Noble Hierarch. They also help you get Delirium, and sometimes you can hit yourself with it like we did to try to get Death Shadow into play. Since we're cutting a decent number of our instants, including Tarfire, I think it's important to make sure you slim a little bit on Traverse. If you have too many in your opener, it can just be like Lay of the Land, and it's not really that good. And plus, if he's hitting us with Surgical Extraction, a lot of times we're just not going to have stuff to find later in the game. So as far as what we're bringing in, Painful Truce is kind of whatever. If he hits us with a lot of discard spells, having Painful Truce as a draw is pretty sweet. Liliana the Veil coming in to complement the one in our main deck. Maelstrom Pulse and Ancient Grudge is just ways to interact with his artifacts. Fulminator Mage to potentially keep him off of 4 mana for his Jace, but also just pretty good at shutting down stuff like Ancient Ruins. And then Surgical Extraction, because I might be able to go discard Surgical his Bridges, and that would be tight.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen. On my side, I'm basically just more ways to insulate my artifacts against destruction and some cheap interaction in Abrupt Decay and Thoughtseize. Cards I'm boarding out. Collector Brutality, not terribly effective in this matchup. I kind of expect us both to get empty-handed quickly, and I don't think this card is particularly good if I can't kill creatures with it. And I'm boarding out a Pithing Needle, which might be a little suspect against Liliana the Veil, but I am boarding in another answer in Abrupt Decay. And then I think Gold Collar's Bell is just the worst engine piece of my deck, so that's the first one to get cut. So we're going to try this out.
All right, we're here for game 3 after sideboard. I'm going to be on the play, and my hand is pretty good. We need one more card type to turn on Traverse Sylvanwald, which is what we were afraid of and why we sided out one of them. But we have some interaction and a cycler and some ways to deal with damage, so I'm pretty happy with this hand.
Yeah, I like my hand too. Got interaction, mana, a payoff, and a search spell.
All right, Lava Axe me.
It's not particularly easy to punch a hole in this hand, so I'm not too worried about this.
Tilt. Find my blood crypt. All right.
Could definitely just see Thoughtseize going away.
Well, my hand is not very good, so I'm not a huge fan of taking here. I guess I don't really want to show you.
You shouldn't show me your hand, no. I mean, it's probably going to be one of these two, I assume. If Todd doesn't want to take Thoughtseize.
Good. Just Ancient Stirrings is pretty annoying. He's a little far away from actually turning on his Mox Opal. We could just take the Bobble. That is an option.
Yeah. Hadn't thought about that, but I mean, this, presumably replaces something, so.
Right. This is a little tough. The Jace might just be impossible to beat. Thoughtseize could let us get under him. Alright. I'm just going to take this. I want to try to make... go ahead. Sorry. I have one real threat in the Traverse, and it's not turned on yet. And if we get that taken away from us, it's possible we just can't put any pressure on him.
Okay, I'm going to play Bauble, Pale Life, Ancient Stirrings.
Alright, 19. Maybe you should play Death Shadow. You doing yourself damage.
Take this bridge.
Alright.
And I don't think we need to move on this Bauble yet, so I'm just gonna say go.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna cycle Street Wraith and try to hit basically Bauble. So maybe we should just... Alright.
Probably crack first then.
Yeah. So we're gonna go 12 cast. I'm gonna cycle Street Wraith first.
Okay. Yeah, so 12 and then 10 off Wraith.
Yeah. Oh, that was really good.
Eek.
Probably take the old bridge.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, take the bridge. Go.
Now... Well, I'm still threatening just to cast Jace on the following turn if I just draw an artifact, so I think I can still just wait. Okay. That's not great. Maybe I should have cracked it, but I don't know.
I think with the potential turn 3 Jace, you probably don't want to.
Go.
Oh, we drew it. That's tight. All right, go to 8.
Yep.
Bobble you?
Sure.
Oh, man.
Is it dope?
It's not bad.
Is it another Bauble?
All right, 5 you.
14.
All right.
Yep.
Just get another Death Shadow, I guess. That's really gross. It's a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn. And I'm gonna draw a card as you draw a card.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do it here. I probably just have to. Yeah.
All right, this is what I'm drawing.
Jeez.
God, I hope it ain't a grudge. Oh, inside your draw step. Got my lands wrong, but that's fine. All right, I'm at 6. We're gonna take this.
Yep, that was just actual perfect.
Oh man, wasn't actual perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Why? If it's just grudge, I just kill you.
Nah, it's better than grudge. I think.
Maybe. Who knows? All right, whatever. They're all out of your deck. You can continue with your turn.
Okay, I'll take my...
That was great, though.
I did not actually take my draw step. I just took my Bauble.
Oh.
So...
Well, I should have waited until after you drew... I thought...
You certainly should have, yes.
I'm gonna give you a chance.
Okay, all right. See if I can hit another one. Scum.
What?
Oh no. You want to do this actually, because because if I draw a surgical, then I can counter your surgical.
No, you're right. Fine. All right, I'm gonna give you a random card and hope it's not a bridge. If it's a bridge, whatever. All right, continue with your turn. Let me know if it's a bridge.
No. You just want to.
I'm just getting your bridges out, and I was just trying to let you do your thing.
I'm super confused.
Just go. It's your turn.
You took all my bridges, right?
Yeah, they're all gone.
Okay.
I just gave you a random card, hoping that it wasn't the fourth bridge that I hadn't yet searched
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
because
All right, I died.
what? You can bounce one, and then I have to attack it.
I can't cast my Jace.
Oh. I had that anyway. Which was Xaxes.
So you were just slow rolling me.
Little.
All right, back here for game 4, and I got a pretty nice one. I'm good to go.
Yeah, my hand looks pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Inky.
We don't have a threat, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, your hand is good. It's really, really hard for me to punch a hole through the interaction. So yeah, I am kind of looking at that painful truce.
I think it's either that or K command.
Yeah, that's legit. I'm going to take the painful truce.
Smart.
Go.
Means it's a really good sideboard card then, I guess. Ooh.
Ugh. Jeez. My hand was good too.
Oh wow. Ooh, maybe you should have just taken Grudge and then Surgical Grudge.
And I can't beat the rest of your hand.
Yeah, I don't really care about the artifacts just because we have so much interaction with the artifacts. We don't have any double up, so the Thoughtseize Surgical combo is not too threatening. It's possible we just want to take his Thoughtseize, though. That can't be right.
I don't see why not. I mean, it takes one of your pieces.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to use that piece on a bridge anyway, right? So it's like probably should just take the bridge then in that scenario.
I mean, this sinks the most mana.
That's true. Like, until you have all these out of my hand, it's very unlikely you even cast it, I think. So
yeah,
maybe I should just, like,
you could take
play
surgical.
safe. Yeah, I was going to say maybe I should just play safe and take surgical so that way I don't just randomly get all my stuff taken.
I don't hate that. I think maybe you should take this.
I'm going to get punished.
Okay.
Your turn. I'm going to do it on purpose. All right, I'm at 17. You're at 20 still.
All right, go.
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 Yeah, maybe I should crack these. I never know in this deck when to crack my fetch lands. I assume that I want to wait for Bobble to some extent. If you play Jace, I'm going to vomit.
It'd be really hard for me to play Jace. This is a funny scenario. All right. Pithing Needle.
I'll go to 14 and let that resolve.
All right, I'm just going to name Liliana of the Veil.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So I don't really want to expose my Ancient Grudge to a surgical by just casting it here. I kind of want to wait till he has 2 artifacts on the battlefield. So I'm just gonna. Let's see. I think I only have the 3 dual lands, right? Maybe I have 4 dual lands.
You have 4 duels.
That's right. All right, I'm at 11. How many cards in hand?
3.
Kind of just want to use my mana and just go K command, shatter, discard. But if he draws like an abrupt decay or something and is able to kill one of my creatures, I kind of want to try to get it back. But he still has the surgical, so maybe that's just worse than smush. We also want to try to make sure he doesn't hit double blue, so that if he does draw Jace, he can't cast it. All right. I don't see any reason not to go to
9.
9.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Yeah, that card is annoying. Would love to draw a Fulminator Mage. That's not bad. We'll just play that.
So it's a 4/4.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Just say go.
Go.
I have a feeling Michael's not going to play a second artifact unless he absolutely has to. I kind of want to get the Surgical out of his hand. All right, target.
Oh, mill me.
Okay.
And I'll pay a life and put Bridge on top of my deck.
Okay. So you're at 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Your draw step. Surgical, your Grudge.
So you're at... Oh, you paid the mana?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can do 6 damage to ourselves real fast and kill him. All right. Here's 2 of it.
Yep.
And that does give us Delirium, which is what I wanted. Is that it?
Yeah, it's got to be it.
6, 10? Wow! All right, attack. Do this. Do that.
Yep.
Wow. That was nuts. Yeah, 6 plus 4, yeah.
Right.
It was. I'm at 7, so it's a 6/6. This is 10. That's 20.
All right, back here for game 5. On the play, I just wanted to try Dark Confidant. And I kind of ended up with a little goofball of a hand here, so I'm gonna keep.
All right. My side, we have a pretty reasonable opener. This is the hand that I like to talk about a little bit with the deck is when you have a Mishra's Bauble in your opening hand and you have a land you can play that doesn't fetch and a fetch. Most of the time you want to bobble yourself when you have the option to fetch or not. When you don't have the option to fetch or not, you usually just bobble the opponent. But yeah, this hand's pretty good. All right.
Ancient Strings.
Checks out.
Glimmer Void.
Found it.
Wow.
Going off. You're like an affinity deck over there.
Ancient Strings. 4, 5.
I'm talking about that hand's great.
Yeah, it is great. I said it was a goofball, which it is.
Nah, you a goofball. I like Glimmer Void. Man, better hope I don't have Engineer Explosives plus Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, that didn't even work because you're stupid welding jar. All right, I'm going to bobble myself. It's a Street Wraith, which I think I do want. And then I'm going to go to 16. Oh, we don't have a way to kill Bob. Bridge is... It's kind of funny. I could just let him have the Bob and he might just kill himself with the Ensnaring Bridge.
It's entirely possible.
But there, well, if he ever finds Academy Runes, he's able to make sure he always has a 0 on top, though. So
Jace probably does it, too.
Yeah, I'm just going to take Dark Confidant and hope I draw one of my, 20 cards that kill Bridge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although he has 2 ways to protect it, so who knows? It's probably not. Oh, yeah, and draw off the bobble.
Yeah.
Slow down there, Chief.
All right, Bridge, Char.
Oh,
go.
This is not going to be fun at all. Or it's going to be really fun. One of the two.
You got 12, is that right?
13. Here we go.
Oh, bobble you.
So you're gonna draw 2.
Yep.
All right. This is it.
Let me holler at that top
Is
card.
it good?
It is a good card, actually.
All right. Yep. That comes in. Oh, it comes in play untap. Wow, that's powerful. You wanna mill it?
Oh yeah, it should. Good call.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wow. Man, that would just got me out of that situation.
Good assist.
Oh wait, no! If you're gonna main phase mill me, I'm gonna frickin' cycle my Street Wraith, which I've been holding forever.
Oh no! Smart.
All right,
Counter smart.
that's what you mill over. I'm at 14.
Okay.
And then draw for. Oh, I drew that. Yeah, now I draw for turn.
Okay.
No attacks. 11. No, wait, 14, 12.
It'd put you to 9 if you shock.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Take up. What am I discarding? Probably just one of these creatures, maybe? No, I think I just want to... Yeah, sure.
Go.
Man. Slow me down a little. Draw.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No me. Ooh. All right, brainstorm.
Smart. Always take the bridge,
Put
man.
this on top because I'm gonna mill myself. Go.
Wow, this is actually pretty hard. We've drawn really well. All right. Shatter. Targeting. If I target bridge, he can just redirect or spell sky, but I'm probably just gonna be targeting spell sky anyway. All right, target bridge. Make him pay a life, I guess, or burn a welding jar.
Yeah, and what is the other mode?
Bring back the Street Wraith.
Trying to think if there's... I guess this can protect damage against me on Jace, so I guess I'll just jar it.
Okay. So we'll get back Street Wraith. I'm gonna cycle it down to 7. Tick up.
Yep. Mill me. I think we want to keep this lantern, just gives us more information. Trying to hit Pithy Needle or Abrupt Decay, basically. Yep, Brainstorm. Maybe I just... Maybe there's something I could have done, but I don't know.
You're still at 20, right?
Yeah, but if you just split, like... I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll see how you do the Lily Ultimate, but...
Probably going to chuck it. You're definitely not dead.
I'm not dead, but I might not be able to win from this spot. Go.
That was worthless. All right. So this Liliana split is pretty hard for a few reasons. We want to try to clear out as many of his annoying permanents as possible. The Bridge, Spellsky, Welding Jar, Jace are the prime suspects. Bob, Codex, Shredder. Oh yeah, this is in play. Why is this not just...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I drew this.
Yeah.
I assume you didn't want... Yeah, it was a pretty bad draw. Huh. All right, so my heart's telling me I want to do like Bridge and all his lands versus the rest. And if he keeps these, is he able to win? And if he keeps these, he's definitely not. So I guess it's not super hard. Maybe we just make it more enticing and just do this. And then he can, actually he has to pop this in response. So I'm just going to do this and see if he pops Jar in response. I assume he's not going to, but he might.
Yeah, so I'm going to float 2 blue mana, mill myself. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to do anything else. Yeah.
All right, we'll do these versus these.
So this is a pile?
Yep. So I have Decay in hand. I'm just going to kill the Bridge and attack you for a lot.
I see. Maybe I'm supposed to regenerate my Bridge, but...
If you do the piles change drastically. Like I might just do like Bridge versus everything else or something. Just very aggressive.
Yeah.
Currently, Tarmogoyfs I think are 6s. I think Death Shadow is also 6.
I don't think I can win. Yeah, I mean, if I had no information, I would just take this pile, hope that I do not die this turn, and I can peel. But...
All right, kill that.
Yep.
Hit you for either 18 or 12, your choice.
Yep, I'm going to 2.
All right, Bob, trigger, you go to 1.
Yep. Yep, dead.
All right, so not the best first outing for Jace as an argument to keep banned, I'll say.
Yeah.
It did feel like your deck was maybe not putting Jace to its greatest use.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, maybe that's just like Jace just can kind of go in any shell and just work anyway. The times you did draw it and were able to cast it, they did feel like I was in a lot of trouble. But at other points, like that deck specifically is trying to set up this like weird like locking mechanism. And if you're unable to do it, it doesn't really matter how many times you Jace because you're not you're not really doing anything with the extra cards off the brainstorm, you know?
Mhm.
Like I like the minus as a way to buy yourself like 1 or 2 turns. I like the plus as just another lantern type effect. And the brainstorm is okay if the board is like empty and you know, or you just like already have a bridge in play and a couple ways to protect it. But you know, I think that Jace is really going to shine in decks that have stuff like Fatal Push, Lightning Bolt, Path to Exile. These cards that are, you know, trying to interact with creatures, the primary way that people are going to attack planeswalkers in general, while also having a bit of disruption and things like that to make sure you're still able to kind of interact with combo decks as well.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, this matchup is so heavily predicated on ensnaring bridge that Jace doesn't really change the dynamics of it in any way. So, I don't know. I mean, I still think maybe you could play it like maybe in this deck's sideboard,
Sure.
just as a way to, you know, maybe post board against control decks when they're trying to like play a bunch of counter spells or whatever. You can just play
Or just
like
a bunch of disenchants and stuff too, you know. Decks
Yeah.
decks that aren't going to normally put pressure on
pressure
Jace,
on you
know?
plus have interaction.
Mhm.
But yeah, like Jace isn't going to save you from the fact that like once your bridge gets killed, like your position crumbles. So
Right. As far as the Death Shadow deck, you could see how much better it got in this particular matchup after sideboard. I think that's actually fairly common with Death Shadow in most modern matchups. You know, you get to side out the cards that aren't really doing a whole lot, and you get to bring in stuff. You know, these Jund colors have a lot of really good interaction. You know, you have, you know, access to more copies of stuff like Ancient Grudge. You can potentially even choose more discard if you want, like Duress, if you want to go that route. More removal spells against creature-based decks, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that it's important to make sure that if you have weaker spells in your main deck, you know, dedicated to specific types of decks, you need to be able to substitute all of those out for cards that could potentially help you in matchups where those cards are dead.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Death Shadow, very malleable, lots of things it can do. I think it's the best deck in Modern.
Probably. I mean, it'd be Jace.
It's gotta be.
All right. Well, that's going to be all for me and Michael Majors today. Make sure to tune in the rest of the week. We're going to have one more Jace v. Jace battle, and then I think a couple of standard battles. Brad Nelson really want to showcase, even though it's mostly a 2-deck format with Walking Ballista and 4-color Saheeli, I think it's important. You know, it is still standard. It is still a format that you have to play.
It hasn't gone away, yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't ban anything. So I'm going to be playing a Teamer Tower deck.
You would.
Yeah, you know, why not? Against Brad Nelson on Friday, so make sure you check that out if you're a fan of Dynavolt Tower decks in general or blue decks in general. It's a pretty sweet deck. I'm kind of sad that everything is kind of gravitating towards Tune with the Ether. Just everything.
Dude, Lay of the Land is just a fine Magic card.
Yeah, it's just great.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching the very serious StarCityGames.com. I think that's it.
Yep. Bye.
All right, bye.